Hello friends, it's your girl Chalsetta here again, and today we're making black-eyed beans, potato, and batana roots. But before that, my prayer for you is that you will receive hope for whatever you have gone through or lost during these difficult months. We are all going through it, and our hope is in the Lord. So, we are going to be making a simple recipe today. I'm using 2 cups of black-eyed beans, washed. To make sure you pick it out. Sometimes they have bad ones in it, so we want to wash it good, strain it, pick out the bad ones, and then we're going to cook it for 30 minutes in our pressure cooker. Yes, the pressure cooker makes it very easy. So once it's on and set to 30 minutes, we're going to start with our ingredients. So what do we have? We have some pink Himalayan sauce, some Mrs. Dash, some black and white pepper. We have ginger and some garlic powder. I'm also using my red seasoning sauce, as you will see in a minute, and there's a video for that. I'm using 1 large chopped red onion. I'm using some jalapeno peppers that I have de-seeded, and my green seasoning salt. I'm also using 1 cup of tomato sauce and a bunch of sweet peppers and some Better Than Bouillon vegetable seasoning. So we'll be using a total of 4 tablespoons of coconut oil. I love cooking with coconut oil and or olive oil. We'll heat it up and then we'll fry our onions in them. So I'm going to just test the oil, remember that? Test the oil and then put in the onions. They're chopped nicely. I'm going to add my salt. I always like to do this because it causes the onions to saute quicker. We'll saute our onions for about 10 minutes and then we'll add our Better Than Bouillon vegetable organic seasoning base to it. It gives it a good little taste. This entire sauteing of your onions will take about 10 to 12 minutes. So once that is done, once it takes a few minutes, you add in your green seasoning sauce and you add in the 1/2 cup of tomato sauce. Okay, this is just some regular pasta sauce that I got from my local grocery store. So you want this to saute for about 5 to 6 more minutes, just lightly. I have my pot on 350, so that's like medium high. Once the water dries out of it, then you want to add in the rest of your seasoning. So I'm going to add my black pepper, my white pepper, my ginger, and my garlic powder. Give it a good stir for about 2 to 3 minutes and then add in 1/2 cup of water. You could use broth if you had it. I didn't have broth today, so I used water. A friend of mine came by and brought me some fresh tomatoes while I was cooking this, and so I'll use that as well. But at this point, I'm going to add in my red pepper sauce. Notice I didn't fry it, because if you fry this red pepper sauce or any other pepper for that matter, it's going to make you sneeze. So let it simmer for about 2 to 3 minutes and then I added in the fresh tomatoes. Just look at how red and beautiful those tomatoes were. Thank you for those tomatoes. I used one in this stew and I ate the other one in a salad, or I added it to my salad the next day. So let this simmer down for about 4 minutes. Add in your green pepper and just stir. Once that is done, I'm going to add in the other 1/2 cup of water. So this recipe takes a total of 1 cup of water. And I'm just letting it simmer. I'm going to cover it up and just let it take its time, and oh my god, the aroma is just so good. Yes, let it take its time and just simmer up. Maybe about 5 to 6 minutes and then I'll add in my sweet peppers. I added the sweet peppers last because I didn't want them to overcook. I wanted to have the crunchy effect to give the little stew some texture. So this stew is going to now be put on the side and we'll prepare our plantains. I have 3 plantains sliced through. I already have peeled them up and now I'm going to slice them up. We will be frying some of them and we will be roasting some of them. I just want to show you how that goes. So the ones that we're roasting, we're going to cut in big slices. The ones that we're frying are going to be cut in smaller slices, as you can see. Roasted ones are cut in big chunks like that. Now we're going to season the plantain with some sea salt. Just give it a good little drizzle of sea salt, not a lot, always health. We're going to add some ground ginger and a sprinkle of black pepper. Just shake it up and your plantains are ready to be fried or roasted. Batana root is also a part of this staple. These are in any grocery store. I got it from my local grocery store. You can use either a knife or a peeler like so to peel it, but I'm used to the knife. I just wanted to show you how to use the peeler, but I'm used to the knife. I grew up slashing through these things with the knife, so that is what we're going to use. This is how you peel them, okay? Just make sure you get all the skin off them. Now we're going to now cut them off, knife or peeler. What is that going to be? I choose the knife. So we're going to chop them up on our chopping board. Chop it in half. It's really tough. It's a bit tougher than sweet potatoes, the regular sweet potatoes, but they are sweet and very mealy. I love them. So you're going to just slice them up like so. And then we're going to take some out of this batch to roast, and we're going to fry the rest. So to fry these, you want to soak them in some water for at least 30 minutes. Put them in a bowl, cover with water, and add some salt. Yes, and just let them sit there for about 30 minutes. It does something to the skin. It makes it crispy when you fry it. These are the ones that we're going to roast. We just seasoned with salt, and that is our black eyed peas, guys. As you can see, I've emptied it out of the pressure cooker. And for this recipe, you want it to be not thick, but you don't want it to be watery. So we're just going to leave it on the stove and just let it simmer. I didn't add anything but salt to this thing, just a little sprinkle of salt. All the seasoning is in that stew that we already made. It's time to fry our plantains. We're going to strain the water off our sweet potato at this point. It's been about 30 minutes sitting there. And then we're going to add the items that we want to roast on our new wave oven. So we're using this little electric grill. I just sprayed it so that it doesn't stick. We're going to roast our plantains and our potato on for about 20 minutes on each side. 15 to 20 minutes on each side, depending on how high you turn it up. I turned it up to medium high, so it took me about 18 minutes for each side. Heat up your oil and add your plantains to your oil. For plantains, some people like them brown, some people like them light. It depends on what you like. I like them in between, not too brown and not too light. So mine plantain, when I'm frying them, they stay on for a little bit. You want to just keep an eye on them, something like how you do potato chips or fries. Yeah, something like how you do fries. You just want to keep an eye on them, keep turning them. When one side is brown enough to what you want, you can flip it over, have the other side brown, and then take it out and put it on either a cotton towel, or you can put it on some paper towel just to absorb the oil from the plantain. And similar with the batana roots, you should try this. It is so good. And if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button. That way you will be able to know whenever you'll be alerted whenever I drop another nice video. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being there. So this is it. See how my plantain looks? That's the color that I'm going for, the look that I'm going for. We're going to take it out, and then we're going to add our batana root to the oil. These we call back home sweet potato. In the store here, if you want to buy them, they're called batana roots, okay? So we added that to the oil, and we're just going to let it fry the same way on each side. Turn it over once it's as brown as you want them. And there we go. We have it all made. I'm going to show you in a second what the roasted ones look like. These are our plantains. They were delicious, and our Batana root. Roasted is more healthy. Yeah, this is what it looks like when it's roasted. Once you oil your grill, it's not going to stick to it. And this is what it looks like when it's fried, the plantain. You're going to see these are the roasted plantains, and they taste delicious and the same. Now this is our final product. See, the beans, it's not too watery, it's not too thick. You have the sauce and you just mix it in your beans and have it with the plantain as a side. This is healthy and it's delicious and it's easy to make. Please try it and you will love it. Thanks for being there. God bless you. Until next time.